Merry Vlogmas Day 12, everyone. This is Amy of AJC Magic TV. So we'll go to day 12 on the chocolate calendar. And it is a horse. Day 12. Today we have two stories because we're making it up. We'll go with the puppy's first Christmas. One winter evening, Pongo and Perdita were watching television with their puppies when Roger and Nanny hauled a huge tree into the parlor. It was fresh and green and made the room smell like pine forest. "What's going on?" Rolly asked, turning to look at his mother. "Don't worry, dear," said Perdita. "It's Christmas Eve. This is just the beginning." "Christmas?" Lucky asked. "It does look like a mess." He wagged his tail. The parlor floor was covered with pine needles, boxes of ornaments, tinsels, garlands, and strings of small lights. Welcome in, everyone. Anita was waiting in the parlor to help Roger and Nanny. Roger hung shiny colored baubles on the branches. Anita wound a garland around the tree. When the tree was finished and the room tidy, Roger flipped the switch. The lights and the shiny ornaments cast a magical glow around the room. The puppies started at the tree. The humans had certainly made the tree pretty. Welcome in, Karki, Doug, Donna, Arjons. Thank you for joining. Thank you to everyone who has joined day 12. We're going to do two stories because I needed to make up one for when I came home from Disney. That night, Pongo and Perdita told the puppies all about Christmas. "It's time when people show their families and friends how much they care for them," Pongo said. He explained how humans sent cards, baked cookies and fruitcakes, and sang festive carols. It may sound strange, but you'll grow to love the festive season," Perdita said, "especially the beef bones left over from preparing dinner." Pongo added. "Bones," Patch said, perking up. Perdita continued. "On Christmas Eve, after everyone's in bed, people sneak presents under the tree." "Presents?" all the puppies said at once. "Why do people get presents under the tree?" Pepper asked. Hello, Mike Beachman. Thank you for joining. Christmas is about giving," Pongo told the puppies as they gathered around. "People give presents to their friends and family to show how much they love them." "I wonder if we will get any presents," said Rolly. "Maybe," Perdita replied. "Anita gave me a collar last year." "And I got a red ball," said Pongo. "I hope someone loves us," said Penny. "You're all loved, whether or not there are presents under the tree," Perdita said. "Now time for bed. Tomorrow is a big day." Welcome in, Tennessee Bear. And Simba too. Matt, good to see you. Hello, Mar. No problem, Mar. On Christmas morning, the puppies woke at dawn. They crept into the parlor. Sure enough, there are piles of brightly wrapped packages under the tree. "We are loved," Freckles cried. The puppies dove into the pile of presents. They tossed the packages around and ripped and tore all the colored paper. "Christmas is fun," Rolly exclaimed as he shook some wrapping paper out of his mouth. Welcome in, Dean. Hello, Shelby. Hello, Tennessee Bear. Lucky pulled open a box. Perfume, he said, wrinkling his nose. Penny dragged the spotted necktie out of some tissue paper. What do I need with more spots? Freckles held up a lace handkerchief. What is this for? He asked. Just then they heard voices in the hallway. The puppies looked at each other in alarm. Let's get out of here, Rolly said. The puppies scampered around the room, hiding under the sofa, under the chairs, and in the folds of the curtains. The puppies trembled when they heard Roger's footsteps. He stopped in the doorway. What on earth? He said. Anita walked up beside him. Oh dear, she cried. Perdita, Pongo, Roger called out. Where are you? The puppies heard the click of their parents' claws on the wooden floor as they scurried toward the parlor. When they came into the room, Pongo went woof. Perdita repeated woof. The puppies looked at each other uncertainly. Then Anita started to laugh. Roger said with a chuckle, Looks like we had some help opening our gifts. Wasn't that kind of the puppies? Nanny said as she walked into the room and saw the mess of paper and ribbon. I wonder where they got to. I wonder where they've got to, Roger said with a twinkle in his eyes. Here, pups, there are still so many boxes to unwrap, Anita said, shaking her head. I do wish they'd come and help. The puppies looked around at each other in their hiding places. Then one by one they crept out from under the chairs and behind the sofa. They gathered around the tree as Roger pulled more presents from under the branches. Go for it, boys and girls. The puppies tore into the bright wrappings and the tangled ribbons. They crunched cardboard and trolled around in the crinkly papers. Patch hopped into an empty box to hide. When Lucky started to tear at the top of the box, Patch popped up with a playful woof. Pongo and Perdita looked at each other. Shall we join them? Whispered Pongo. This is their first Christmas, Perdita replied. Let them have their fun. Welcome in, Debbie Burnfeld. Good to see you. Hello, Kevin. When the puppies grew tired of rolling around in the wrapping paper, Anita brought out a large basket. Sorry, we didn't have time to wrap these, she said. But then she smiled. Maybe you've done enough work for today. She handed each puppy a squeaky toy. From the bottom of the basket, she pulled out 2 Christmas jumpers for Pongo and Perdita. Anita knitted them herself, said Roger with pride. That evening, after Christmas dinner was over, the puppies were still full of energy. They weren't ready to go to bed. We like Christmas, said Pepper. We like our toys, said Rolly. We like tissue paper, said Patch. But remember when we told you about Christmas? Perdita asked. She nudged her children toward their basket. It's a time for giving. It's also about forgiving, Pongo said gently. You were lucky that Roger and Anita weren't upset that you unwrapped their presents. The puppy's heads drooped a little. We're lucky we have 2 wonderful humans, Perdita said softly. That is the best present we could ask for. The puppies raised their eyes to their mother hopefully. We are loved, said Penny, smiling. You are all, each and every one of you, very loved, Perdita assured her children. And that's what Christmas is really all about, Pongo said, as the puppies drifted off to sleep. There you have it. 101 Dalmatians, the puppy's first Christmas. Here is the next story. It is by the Cars, the best present ever. Hey, Lightning, look at me. Woo! Mater sledded past his best buddy, Lightning McQueen. It was winter time in Radiator Springs. Christmas was just a few days away, and fresh snow covered the ground. The two friends were taking turns sliding down a snow covered hill using Mater's one of a kind junkyard sled. I'm telling you, this here's the best sled in Radiator Springs, Mater replied. Well, you get the second story there, Pete. Welcome in. Thank you for joining. I know you have told me, Lightning said, laughing. Several times it has its own headlights, super fast gliders, and built in bumper tires, the friends said together. Well, hold your horsepower, said Mater, because it's gonna be even more fun when we take it sledding at Kersploosh Mountain. Kersploosh Mountain was a water park near Radiator Springs for just one day, a year at Christmas. The water slides were frozen over so that the cars could go sledding down the chute. Mater, there's something I need to tell you, Lightning looked worried. Remember the Russian Ice Racer Cup I'm competing in? Well, sure, said Mater. Then one in a few weeks. That's just it, Lightning said. They moved it up this week. I'm not going to be here for Christmas after all. Mater stopped dead in his tracks. You're not? Lightning shook his head. I'm really worried, buddy. I know I'll miss you. I'll miss Christmas at Kerploosh Mountain. But hey, maybe we can do something else when I get back. Yeah, sure thing, Mater said, trying to hide his disappointment. Welcome in, Monorail Molly. Later on, Mater pulled into Flo's V8 Cafe. Hey there, Mater, Flo called. Want to try a sip of my new eggnog oil? It's guaranteed to fill you up with Christmas cheer. I could use some, said Mater. I am all out of Christmas cheer. Something got you down, honey, Flo said. Mater sighed. Lightning won't be home for Christmas. He's in some Russian rice cup. That's too bad, Flo said. I guess you'll have to celebrate Christmas early. Yeah, celebrate early. That's a good idea, said Mater. Then he thought for a moment. Oh, shoot, I forgot about presents. I gotta get Lightning something, but what? Flo looked thoughtful. Well, you're gonna miss him while he's away, right? Yeah, Mater nodded eagerly. So, how about getting him something for the race so he knows you'll be thinking of him? Like ear muffins, or a snow scraper, or snow tires? That's a great idea, Flo. I know just where to go. Mater dashed off. Luigi, Mater yelled as he skidded up to Casa della Tires. I need your help. For you, Mater, anything, Luigi said with a smile. Those snow tires, said Mater. The ones that used to be in your front window. Where'd they go? I need to buy them for Lightning for his crushing dice cup. Luigi's smile faded. Ah, I can do anything but that. I'm afraid someone's already bought them. They left just a moment ago. Sure enough, outside, a big truck was driving away from the store. Mater raced after the truck, explained the situation, then pleaded with the truck. I need those tires for my best buddy's Christmas gift. I'll give you anything. The truck sighed, sorry, but I've been dreaming of speeding through the snow with these super fast tires. Okay, Tennessee Bear, thank you for joining. The truck sighed, sorry. What if I told you I had something that goes even faster than those tires? Curious, the truck agreed to meet Mater at the edge of town. Meanwhile, Mater raced to his junkyard to grab his sled. All right, Mater said, when the two trucks meet again, I'll bet my sled is faster going down that hill than you are in those tires. Excuse me. If I'm right, we'll trade. Deal. The truck agreed, and soon they were zipping down the snowy slope. Mater zoomed past the truck and won. The truck happily traded the tires for Mater's sled. Meanwhile, Lightning was helping Sally decorate the Cozy Cone Motel. I feel awful, he said. Mater looked so sad when I told him. Well, said Sally, do you need to do the race? Huh? Asked Lightning. It's not part of your normal circuit, Sally pointed out. I'm sure they'd understand if you didn't go. Lightning's eyes lit up. You're right. Mater is my best friend, and a trophy is just another trophy. I'm going to withdraw from the race and stay here for Christmas. Getting warm. Lightning raced home to call virtual. Sorry. Lightning raced home to call Vitaly Petro, who was hosting the Ice Racers Cup. Vitaly told Lightning not to worry. He could reschedule the race for after Christmas. That works out great. Thanks, Vitaly, said Lightning. He couldn't wait to tell Mater the good news. On his way to see his best buddy, Lightning drove past a big sign for Carpouche Mountain. He suddenly had an idea for a perfect gift. The next day, Lightning and Mater exchanged gifts. Open yours, open yours, open yours, cried Mater. Okay, said Lightning. But Mater, I have some good news. That Lightning trailed off as he unwrapped the tires. You got these for me? He asked, looking up at his friend. Yeah, Mater grinned from mirror to mirror. If my best buddy can't be here for Christmas, then he'd be sure as heck better win his blushin' mice cup. Do you like 'em? Lightning was touched. Mater, I love them, but Mater was already ripping open his gift. When he saw the two tickets to Kerplush Mountain, his eyes grew wide. Lightning shrugged. My race was delayed, so now I can spend Christmas with you, buddy. No way, Mater exclaimed. This is awesome. I can't believe we're going to Kerplush Mountain on Christmas Day. Now we can take my sled and uh-oh. Hey, where is your sled? Lightning asked, looking around. Mater shuffled nervously. Uh, I may have sort of, traded it to get you them their snow tires. The two friends stared at each other. Then they started laughing. Can you believe this? Lightning exclaimed. We thought we were getting each other the perfect Christmas presents, but we ended up getting stuff we can't use. Mater nodded. Yeah, but I'll tell you one thing, buddy. Spending Christmas together is still the best present ever. Lightning smiled. Same here, pal. I wouldn't change a thing. Mater looked at the gifts. Well, shoot. What are we going to do with 4 tires and no race and 2 tickets with no sled? A twinkle came to Lightning's eyes. Well, we may not have a junkyard sled, but we do have a junkyard Mater. Didn't your old sled have bumper tires? Mater bounced up and down. Oh, I see where you're going. He started racing around his junkyard, collect, collecting scraps to build new sleds. This is going to be so cool. True, Mar. On Christmas Day, Mater and Lightning sat at the top of Kerploosh Mountain. Beneath them was a new junkyard sled, except this one was extra special. It had 2 seats, flashing Christmas lights, double gliders, and extra large bumper tires. It's Mater's Sled 2.0 with double the sledding fun, cried Mater. You ready for this? Lightning asked as they teetered on the top of the slide. You bet, said Mater. As long as I got my good buddy with me, I'm as ready as I'll ever be. Merry Vlogmas Day 12, everyone. Hope you're having a happy holiday season. Happy Hanukkah to all. And have a great night, everyone. And there you go. 2 stories to make up for that. But Merry Vlogmas Day 12. And see you on day 13, everyone. Have a great night, everyone. And we will see you tomorrow. Have a great night. And you're all welcome. Thank you all for joining.